Hey guys, it's leer, and welcome to my Pokemon Top 5 Types series, and this week is the Top 5 Rock-type Pokemon. So, you will need to know that this list can include Legendary Pokemon, and it can also include 6th Gen Pokemon as well. So, let's get started this week with my Top 5 Rock-type Pokemon. Number 5 is Rhyperior. He is a ground rock-type Pokemon. He has Lightning Rod or Solid Rock. And he's very defensive, and he could attack pretty hard. And he has his own signature move, Rock Wrecker, which is just what the name suggests. It wrecks, because it's extremely powerful, and it really fits him. And, I mean, you really can't not like Rhyperior. He's... I guess you can't, you kind of not like him, but anyway, he's extremely strong, and really, the only thing that he cannot really be good against is grass and water, as they are 4 times super effective. But other than that, he's extremely powerful, and he's pretty cool looking, so that's why he's number 5. Number 4 is good old Rampardos. Now, I used to love Rampardos a lot more. He used to be like definitely my favorite rock type. But now, I don't know, he's okay. His attack stat is the highest out of all Pokemon ever made. But, I don't know, he gets knocked out too easily because he's pretty slow and his defenses are not good as well. So, I don't know, he's just not that good there. And, I don't know. I really like him, though. I do like him more than Rhyperior, because he looks better. But, yeah, he is 87.5% male, and if you didn't know, a lot of fossil Pokemon are 87.5% male. So that's pretty interesting, but he has a Mold Breaker ability, which, that ability isn't that bad. It's kind of bad. It's not that, it's not that bad, but it's kind of bad. It's just kind of there to say, hey, I'm a Mold Breaker, and you don't care. It's just kind of there. Mold Breaker, Rampardos. Number 3 is Tyranitar. Now, this thing is amazing. It's a Rock Dark type Pokemon. As you know, I like Dark type Pokemons a lot. And this thing has a Mega Evolution in 6th Gen, and that thing looks pretty awesome. And Tyranitar's attack is great, and his defense is good, just like Rhyperior, but he looks better. He's a Dark type. He can learn awesome moves like Stone Edge and Crunch and Earthquake and like Avalanche. That could be pretty cool. And yes, he has a 4 times resistance to fighting, but who cares? Because he's cool, and I just really like him, and he's large. And Tyranitar. And he's a pseudo-legend, I believe. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So, can't get better than that. But, you can get a little better than that in my eyes, because he's only number 3. And number 2 is Kabutops. Yes, Kabutops. Another fossil-type Pokemon. Fossil-type, yeah. But, yeah, I think you get what I'm saying. But he's a rock-water-type Pokemon, which is very interesting. So he doesn't have that water-type weakness, which is great. He does have a 4 times resistance to grass, but it's like, hey, a lot of things have 4 times resistance, super effectiveness, and all that stuff. So he is 87.5% male, just like I said, the fossil type. Ooh, yeah. Maybe it'll become a type after this video. How many times I'm gonna say it? But anyway, he's 90, 87.5, 90, male, female, what? Anyway, Kabutops, he looks very cool. He definitely has my favorite design out of the ones I showed so far, and his attack is great, and he can learn good moves like Aqua Jet and Waterfall and Night Slash and Stone Edge, and he's just really good with that, and he's pretty defensive as well, as a lot of rock types are, and I love his name, too. I love how it starts with a K, and it's just like Kabutops, and he has those, like, claws. He just looks very cool, and I like his attack stat, so That's why he's number 2. But my number 1, you guys will probably find very interesting. But it is Cradily, the rock grass type Pokemon. 87.5% male, just like other fossil type Pokemon, just like I said. Yeah, suction cup ability, that's okay, but I really like the rock grass combo. I mean, I just think this thing's cool, and this thing is very special defensive. And I know it's, like, not the greatest, but it's, like, I like how it's really well-rounded. Like, you could give this thing Rock Slide, a physical move, and, Energy Ball, a special type move, and you could give it, like, Stockpile to raise its defense and special defense stat. I mean, I just think this thing's cool because you could really make it into anything you want, really. If you want to use it to stall, you could give it like Amnesia or Stockpile and then like Recover, and then it could be a stalling beast. Or you could make this thing a physical attacker and give it like Rock Slide and Earthquake, or you can make this thing a special attacker and give it Energy Ball or like just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could really make this thing into anything you want it to be. What I like to do is give it a little bit of everything. I like to give it a physical attack, which I like Rock Slide. I like Energy Ball on it, and I also like Stockpile to raise both its defense stats. And the other move that I like to give Cradilies is Toxic, because if you could set up Toxic first, and then set up Stockpiles while that poison is hurting your opponent, then that's just awesome, and then you could take hits, and then you could just Energy Ball or Rock Slide and just knock the opponent out. So I just really like Cradily. I think its design is actually one of the most unique out of all of the ones that they made, and I don't think they give Cradily enough credit for what it really is. I mean, look at that thing. Just look at that thing. How cool is that? I mean, it's like a flower, but it's like, I think it's a barnacle Pokemon, and it's just look at it, and it kind of even looks a little alien-like with its eyes and its circles above its, like, I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome. That's all I could say. So, there you go. That wraps up my top 5 Rock-type Pokemon for this week. If you did enjoy, you could leave a like, and you could also leave your own top 5 in the comments below. So, next week, I think I will do my top 5 Fire-type Pokemon, so that that'll knock off the Grass, Water, and now Fire, because I already did those two. So, yeah, anyway, if you're not subscribed, you should subscribe. And next week, like I said, will be the top 5 Fire-type Pokemon, so I know Fire-type is a pretty popular type as well, so you could look forward to that. And I will see you guys next time. Oh, hey guys, glad you made it to the end of the video. If you have not seen the last episode, please click the annotation to bring you back to the last episode. And if you are not subscribed, you could click to subscribe as that annotation as well. And you could also like this video, and it will really help. And you could leave a comment as always. So, thank you.